Hey everyone, welcome to Sim's World. In the last episode, we seen um Morgan had revealed some stuff about her past to Michael, and they kind of like brushed everything off. Um, but we know those secrets that she have will be coming up in today's episode. However, in addition to that, Vincent had his full change in the last episode as well. So that is a bonus for him. But in this episode, like I said, Morgan will learn that things are not what they really seem um, for her family that she thought it was going to be. Um, so it's going on like early time in the AM, which is fine. Which I don't think she really noticed much right now, but as the day goes on, something drastic is going to change. And I just realized something. Vincent, why are you not at school? But anyways, um, as the day goes on, I think she's going to notice some weird thing going on with her body that potentially is going to bring her back to those secrets that she had mentioned to Michael about. However, let's check up on the calendar and just make sure that everybody is good for today. They have a wedding planned. Whose wedding's coming up? Oh, it's Michael and Em's wedding. Well, we might actually have to cancel that wedding date and move it back. Um, and we're gonna move it back a week because of what I have planned. So I'll actually do that then. But we had to change it because I have something planned, and I don't think she would want to get married with what I have planned. So now she's going to go ahead and take a shower, and that is when the things are going to start um, to go a little bit haywire um, for her. So she's just out of the shower now, and she's realized that something has drastically changed. She has now turned green. She doesn't understand what's going on, but she's green. Her hair's gone and shortened, but she's going right to Michael like, I don't know what is going on, but I'm telling you, I think it might have something to do with everything that I told you when we were out. And he's like, obviously something's going on. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, maybe we should check like the internet and see, like, research your past history, like your name's history, and see if there's a potential of you having some sort of secret that um you might have crossed by telling me. So she's discovered that her family was actually a family of witches and warlocks, and she never knew about it. So she is actually a born full-blooded witch, and one of the main rules is a witch cannot marry a mortal, and obviously Michael is a mortal. And this is just the early stages of warning. So she's like, she has a big decision on what to do with the wedding. Like, does she go on with it? Because they said that if you do continue to go on with it, even Jurassicer things could happen, such as other skin conditions and even death. So she's like, we really need to talk about this. I just found out that my family is actually a bunch of witches and warlocks. My parents never told me, but my parents aren't even around anymore to even say anything about it. But I don't understand what this means. Like, and the rule is witches cannot marry mortals, or they will be burned to death. And he's like, are you? Do you really even believe any of this? I mean, we don't even have to we don't even have to do the whole weddings reception thing. We could just get married right here, if that's gonna keep us safe and keep you safe. And she's like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know what I should do. I do care very much about you and Sabrina, but I don't want to get married and then things just go downhill from there. And he's like, I don't think that you should really go like that. I think he said, just face it, you're a witch. You will be able to do anything. So, you'll be able to protect yourself. So why don't we just do it here? That way they can't get to you. And I think he's kind of talked her into it. He's kind of like talked her into getting married here. And so they're just going to get married here because she doesn't want to be seen like by the witches that are overlords. But what she doesn't know is that they can see everything. And they know everything. But only time will tell what happens. But I can safely say that Morgan is more likely cursed. We don't know what anything else means. But she said, I did learn that witches could even change weather. And she's like, I was thinking maybe if I am that good of a witch, that I could even try to change the weather. Now, they need some mechanisms to do it, but I think that I could do it. He's like, I really wouldn't push this, hon, but if you want to do it, then you do you. So she's went out and pretty much bought this machine that witches use to help change the weather. And so she's gonna go ahead and try, even though she has no weather changing background. She's just gonna go ahead and try to change it to something simple, like cloudy, right now, and see how things go. So it didn't really work for her, but I think that she um is going to go ahead and try it again, just because she's like, I think she's like fascinated now that she has learned this history about her family, that she wants to um, explore it. But what she's not understanding is by exploring it in this way, because this is in a sense considered like ancient magic, she is actually causing more and more of the curse to come on, and things can go haywire from here. Um, and so she's trying to get it back to being clear skies, and then she's going to try to get it cloudy again. From the clear skies. Because last time she tried to get it cloudy, it didn't work. But she's kind of like a kid right now, like in a candy store. She's just mainly focused on playing around with all these different magic that she has found. But I think that now that she's read about what she has become, which is a plant sim, she, as a punishment, she really needs the sun in order to survive. And so she's going to go ahead and try to make it hot real quick, just so that that is done for her. But I think right now she's just really, really proud of herself that she's doing that. Meanwhile, all these guys in here are like trying to figure even out what just happened with the whole Morgan thing. Like, they honestly thought that she just grew up on a farm and that was the end of it. But so it didn't work. So obviously she has officially made them even more angrier guys. And so she's like, I think I just upset like the universe's business. I think that she should stop, and that's what Ace is like. Came out and said, I really think you should just stop, because you're really just messing with the universe now, and that can end up to bite you in the butt. But anyways, she's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. So, um, she said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some laundry instead. So people are now telling her congratulations on her marriage, which is actually making things worse. And to make even matters worse, she has realized that this red mark has came over her body and it's starting to spread. And she doesn't want to say anything to Michael because she doesn't want to freak him out. But she's like, I need to go. I need to go tell my sister that what is going on. And I think it's actually more so just a way to get out of the house and out on her own just for a little bit. But while she's doing that, she doesn't understand that it's actually going to be the end of Morgan. Um, because she's going to not make it to her sisters because she is going to burst into a ball of flame because one, she actually defied the universe in trying to do the magic to keep playing with the weather, and that upset the gods, as well as she went ahead and married a mortal without Sims, witches, or warlocks approval. So that is going to desperately be the end of her. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm not going to go any further with this series for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one out. But in the next episode, you guys will not want to miss it, because things are not always what they seem. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the Sims Paradise. Peace.